All right, welcome back to AskChefChristy.com. Hi Trish, how you doing?
Great.
Excellent. So are you ready to learn something else?
I am, I'm ready.
Fantastic. Well, we're going to build on the technique that we did last time with our emulsion and making a vinaigrette. And this time we're going to make one of the 5 basic mother sauces, a Hollandaise sauce.
What's a mother sauce?
Okay, a mother sauce is one of the basic French sauces that break sauces down into different categories. And a Hollandaise sauce is a basic egg sauce that you can make a lot of derivatives from. There's other flavorings that you can add, like tarragon and tarragon vinegar added to a Hollandaise makes a béarnaise sauce. And so you might have seen a béarnaise sauce served with a nice filet mignon at some point in time. That's a typical pairing with beef. So Hollandaise is the basic, and then from there it's a mother sauce, and from there you can build daughter sauces, adding different flavors to them. And it's a delightful egg yolk, butter, and lemon sauce.
Sounds simple.
Okay, and then there's one other ingredient that I want to talk about. The little secret ingredient at the end is a couple of drops of Tabasco sauce. That little piquancy gives it a nice little hint of spice that really brightens the flavor. And the lemon helps cut the richness of the butter and the egg yolks. So it's one of my favorites. I would serve Hollandaise sauce on pretty much anything. A spoon. You know, just anything. So, okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is start with some simmering water. And our water here is almost simmering. You see how those small bubbles are starting to form on the bottom of the pot? We want those to be just a little bit more, but a simmer is small bubbles that rise to the surface slowly, as opposed to a boil, which is larger bubbles that come to the surface quite rapidly. And we don't want to boil this because we don't need that much heat and we don't need that much action coming out of our water bath here, okay?
Okay.
So I've got it on low so that we can just get a simmer. And then here in our bowl, we've got 3 organic egg yolks. We've got 4 ounces of butter that has been melted.
All right, that just looks like regular butter, not clarified butter.
That's right, that's right. And some people will make their Hollandaise sauce with clarified butter, and that's you make clarified butter by melting the butter and then skimming the milk solids and the fluids off, and all you're left with is the oil portion of the butter. I like to use whole butter because then when I go to thin down the sauce at the end, sometimes you add a couple of tablespoons of water to thin it down. I'm using the milk liquids from the butter, which adds more flavor, and it's all right there. And I find that the ratio of the water in organic butter is just perfect. So I just melt my butter and use it whole like that.
That's great.
Okay. All right. So here we go. We're going to start with our egg yolks, and we're going to put those over our simmering water and take our whisk and just whip those up. In fact, I can take it off the heat a little bit, whip them up so that they're kind of a lemony yellow color. They lighten up in color a little bit, adding a little air.
I love how you made a double boiler just out of your stainless steel bowl, setting it on a regular pot.
Yeah, you don't need any special equipment for this. It's very helpful to have a balloon whisk like this, but okay, so there we have kind of a lemony yellow color. So we're going to set that over our pan, and I'm going to start doing this. And I don't want to cook my eggs too fast because I don't want scrambled eggs here. So you're going to drizzle. Remember how to drizzle?
I do.
All right, fantastic. So let's go ahead and get started. Give me some drizzled butter. Go ahead and pour that in there. Go a little bit faster. There we go. Yep, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Okay, I'm going to remove it. See how thick it's getting, how fast you keep going. I'm going to take it off the heat so I don't overcook my eggs.
All right.
Keep adding that butter. Okay, moving back onto the heat now. Come with me, come with me. There we go, good. All right.
And I'm out of butter.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going to let that keep going for just a minute because now see how it's thinned down again. All right, so I want those eggs to cook up a little bit more, so I'm going to keep it on the heat and just keep going. Now, you can go ahead and give me a couple of drops of Tabasco sauce. Oh, 3 or 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, you can certainly add more Tabasco than that, but the object here is not to make a spicy sauce. The object is to just give it a little bit of spice so that it sets off the flavor of the sauce. All right, so then you're going to take our lemon And you can go ahead and squeeze that in here. And the acidity is gonna help set our sauce as well. All right, that's looking beautiful. And it's a little thin right now, so I'm just gonna keep letting it cook over the heat until it starts to thicken up just a little bit more, because I wanna make sure that it's not gonna break. Because like I said, we're making emulsion again, just like we did with our vinaigrette, and we wanna keep our fat completely enrobed in our liquids.
So this is the tricky part for me when I'm making a sauce, is I always seem to go just a little bit too far and then it becomes too thick. How do I know when it's ready? And if I do go just a little bit too far, is there anything I can do about that?
Sure, once it gets a little too thick, add a couple of tablespoons of water to it. Okay. Just like I was saying, with the reason that I didn't clarify my butter, because there's almost always going to need a little bit of fluid to it. So, oh, that's beautiful. Look how that's thickening up now. All right, and we don't want it to get too thick. So we're going to go ahead and take it off the stove. And I think we're ready to try it. You ready?
I am. Let's go.
Okay, so I have some asparagus here. Let you dip there. Mmm, that's pretty yummy.
That is good. That is really good.
And from there, this is a wonderful sauce on Eggs Benedict, on some poached eggs. It's good on salmon. It's good on vegetables. Asparagus is a natural for Hollandaise sauce. It's good on beef, and you can put it on a fish dish. I mean, like I said, I would eat it with a spoon. There's just all sorts of wonderful things that you can do with a basic Hollandaise sauce. And very good. We've made another emulsion. We've made a Hollandaise sauce and one of the basic French mother sauces. So congratulations, Trish. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.